So, you're a smart teenager and you know that Bitcoin's here to stay. You Google how to get some and find out that every platform says you need to be at least 18 to sign up. Even though anyone can own Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin seems like a totally different story. So, how do you buy Bitcoin if you're under 18? Let's start with the online options first. The most popular and cost-effective way to buy Bitcoin is through an exchange. Popular exchanges in the US include Coinbase, Strike, Binance, Cash App, and a bunch of others. As you probably know by now, these exchanges are only available to those 18 and older. So to use these exchanges, you'll need to ask a parent, older cousin, or another adult you trust to sign up with one if they haven't already and buy you some Bitcoin. All they need to sign up are proofs of identity, like their driver's license, social security number, home address, email, and phone number, as well as a bank account they can link to. When they've completed that process, their account should be approved within a few days, and once they're approved, they can buy Bitcoin for you. For each purchase and trade, they'll pay a small commission fee, somewhere between 0.5 and 3%. But if you want to buy Bitcoin without paying any commission fees, you can use my Strike referral link in the description below. Now, if you're worried about what whoever's buying Bitcoin for you might think, you'd be surprised how many parents are happy to help their kids invest for their future. All you need to do is ask. If they're worried about Bitcoin's volatility, say that you not only have conviction, but also time on your side to see through those downturns. You can even point to the fact that Bitcoin's returned on average 94% annually for the past 5 years. And if they're worried about using online exchanges, you can say that many like Coinbase, Cash App, and PayPal are public companies that are regulated and have tens of millions of users. If they're on board, note that the account will be under their name. So if you're dying to have Bitcoin under your name, you have two options. You can either send Bitcoin from their account to your own Bitcoin wallet, or you can open an account when you turn 18 and send Bitcoin from their account to yours. The last point I want to make before moving on is to compensate whoever's buying Bitcoin for you for any taxes they might be liable for. Now, if you're a hodler like me, you don't have to worry about this. But if you sell Bitcoin at a profit, you'll owe capital gains tax. So that's centralized exchanges. The other online option is to use a peer-to-peer exchange. Some peer-to-peer exchanges have lower age requirements, like Purse that allows anyone 13 and up to buy Bitcoin. Others don't have any age restrictions at all, like Bisq. Using peer-to-peer exchanges, you can buy Bitcoin through a variety of payment options, whether it's debit cards, credit cards, Visa gift cards, and a million others. So peer-to-peer exchanges are super accessible because of their lenient age requirements and payment options. But as a wise man once said,
"These nuts." Got him!
No, but for real, these P2P exchanges also come with some downsides. The first is that you'll pay higher premiums compared to the 2% commission fees of the exchanges we discussed earlier. So if you have $100, you could buy $99.50 worth on Coinbase Pro and pay 50 cents in fees, or $100 on Strike without any fees. But on these peer-to-peer exchanges, you might only get $90 worth of Bitcoin. The second downside is that these peer-to-peer exchanges occasionally have scammers as well. So you gotta be careful. Do your own research, only browse offers from sellers with good reputations, and use your common sense. Purse, Bisq, Paxful, and Hodl Hodl are pretty reputable platforms, and you could find a full list of peer-to-peer exchanges in the description below. So for buying Bitcoin online, you can either use a centralized exchange or a peer-to-peer exchange. Now let's explore some in-person options. One option is to buy Bitcoin at a Bitcoin ATM. You first verify yourself, usually through a text through your phone, then on the ATM you scan your Bitcoin address QR code where you'll receive your Bitcoin. After that, you choose the amount of Bitcoin you want to buy and put cash into the machine. Within a few minutes, you'll see the Bitcoin arrive at your wallet. But because of their convenience, these ATMs charge pretty high fees as well. Some ATMs might even require some identification if you're buying more than a few $100s worth. Luckily, you can check all of these details before going to an ATM. Just go to CoinATMRadar.com to find ATMs near you and research their requirements. Another in-person option is to buy Bitcoin at a local meetup. Go to meetup.com and find a Bitcoin meetup near you. At the meetup, ask around if anyone is willing to buy Bitcoin for you or sell you some. They'll send Bitcoin to your wallet, and once the transaction confirms, you can pay them in cash or Venmo or whatever. To check the confirmation status of your transaction, you could use a block explorer like Mempool.Space, and we have a guide on how to use Mempool.Space in the description below. You can also mine Bitcoin, but I'm guessing it's probably outside of your reach, considering the time, money, and expertise involved. Finally, there's something you can do either online or in person, and that's to work for Bitcoin. Some quick ideas include going to the subreddit jobs for Bitcoins, or you can do normal in-person work like selling lemonade, selling things on Craigslist, etc. So there you have it. If you're under 18, you can buy Bitcoin online through centralized and peer-to-peer exchanges. You can also buy Bitcoin in person through Bitcoin ATMs, meetups, and mining. And of course, you can work for Bitcoin too. Now, before you run off and buy Bitcoin, here's what you need to know. Be super vigilant. Remember, you can't get refunds in Bitcoin. If someone steals your Bitcoin, RIP. Don't quickly trust people sending you DMs. They might be scammers. Don't trust live streams on YouTube claiming to give away free Bitcoin. These are definitely scams. And if it seems sketchy, bring an adult with you or consider another method. Finally, we discussed some factors to consider, like trustworthy adults who can buy Bitcoin on your behalf, the fees you're comfortable paying, the payment method you'll be using, and whether you'll be storing Bitcoin in your own wallet. But there are also other factors like where you're located, how soon you'll need the Bitcoin, how much you're looking to buy, etc. With these options and factors in mind, do your own research and choose the method that makes the most sense for you. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this. Welcome to Bitcoin.